My name is Anthony Mariniello, and I'm based in the Boston area. I've been in the rubber industry since about 1998, active participant in the rubber division since the early 2000s. The current company I am with is Nordman Global, and we're a worldwide distribution company with our headquarters in Hamburg, Germany. Rubber division and my involvement started back in the early 2000s. I joined Morton International, and we made elastomag magnesium oxide. So sort of a one unique product, went into rubber, and I found out about rubber division because we had a booth at the show. I attended a couple of those shows, and I saw how much of a close-knit community rubber is, and wanted to understand more, learn more, get acquainted with a lot of the folks around. And that's when I moved forward and one, became a member, and then two, started to become active on some of the committees. My first committee was the exhibits committee, and that was a place where I can meet some of my peers, folks that were displaying, they had their exhibits, and that was where the network and the handshaking began. I've learned an awful lot from the people around me. It's kind of that pay it forward model, or the better than yourself. I've learned an awful lot from those people that I've run into, not only using some of the products that I would sell in unique ways, but being able to help impart my knowledge to them. Um, Networking has been key within this organization. Educational experiences has been key. And again, these educational experiences, they also lead to some networking as well. So it's helped me to grow sort of my personal brand, and by being able to interact with a number of people in the industry, it's allowed me to both showcase myself and the companies I've worked for. Why become involved in the rubber division for myself? I'm currently the chair of the rubber division, and I've been blessed almost with the fact that I've had the chance to do it for 2 years in a row. Uh, I always find that for myself, being active in an organization is the best way to sort of reap the benefits of that organization. You're in the know, you understand what's being offered, how it's being offered, who it's being offered to. And when you have ideas about ways to enable an organization to continue to grow or to become better than itself, being active and working together in that type of an environment, that's been really, really important to me. So, I jumped on board, became a member of a couple of the committees, uh, worked with some of the local rubber groups, especially the New England Rubber and Plastics Group. Um, Made, again, lots of good connections, lots of good friends, helped drive scholarships and money and fundraising in those areas, as well as some of the technical conferences that we've been able to put together. There's a feeling of accomplishment when you're able to work with a great team and put ideas out there and create new things. Like if we look at this year with the IEC co-located with the Silicon Expo, uh, being able to do these things and being a part of it, for me, it's very, very rewarding. And I've been very fortunate to work with some of the great leaders in our industry today as we put some of these plans in place. You sort of get out of it what you put into it. And we've got tons of resources. So, I'd almost say spend an hour or two once or twice a month on our website just to see what's new that's out there. But the more you can be active, the more you're going to see the benefit of being a rubber division member. Yeah, I grew up in the northern New Jersey area. Went to a fun Catholic high school with a good football program, Bergen Catholic. Got a Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering at Bucknell University and a MBA from Southern New Hampshire University, which I actually went to in person. It was before they were online. I've been in chemistry since 1990 as a process engineer. At one point working for Morton Salt, business manager in that side. Worked through some distribution, and now I am with Nordman Global for the past year and several months. It's been a wonderful journey. I'll be celebrating my 30th wedding anniversary in December, and I have twins. I have a son, Anthony, and my daughter, Sammy, and they're both in their senior year of college. My wife and I have been into Europe and around the country, as well as with my children. We're Disney fans. We don't live at Disney, but there's a spot called it's North Conway in New Hampshire, and that's always been sort of our go-to location. We love Santa's Village, we love Storyland, we love hiking, we love skiing, and that in fact is a place where my wife and I really had wanted to celebrate our 25th wedding anniversary, but the venue we fell in love with had burned down. So we still kind of go there every year, and we almost take a look at the beauty of this Nestle Nook location, and take it all in. So it's our 2 hour away escape that we really enjoy. The big impacts on my life. I could always go back to my parents, my mom and dad, and my dad especially. People had always referred to him as like the mayor. He would get out there and he could make relationships with everyone and anyone. And I pray all the time that I follow down in his path, because he was just so unique in that side of things. And in the business front, there was a fellow, Mo Hammond, who took me under his wing back in the Roman Haas days. And he's the reason for my master's. He's the reason that I've helped launch. He's the reason I'm part of Rubber. So I would like to, send that out to him. And then I can continue on with many people, but unfortunately, I don't want to take too much of your time. I want to thank you for taking a few minutes out to learn a little bit more about me. If you're that much more curious, the American Chemical Society, I have a video out there as proud to be a chemist, and you'll hear about my wanting to be an astronaut. But all I can say is please, hopefully you're going to step in and continue your journey into membership. Feel free to reach out at any time. I'd love to get to know the members. And anytime you have questions or concerns, the Rubber Division team has always been there for me, and I'm sure they will always be there for you if you need it. And, we have a general chair at rubber.org. And whether I'm the chair or the next chair that's coming in, it's always an accessible point. And, you know, thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in the spring or we'll see you in the fall. I want